Hi, my name is Jeff Kropp. I run the Home Buyer Agents. My clients often ask me, how does the closing work? What is a closing? What do I need to bring to a closing? Well, it's important to understand what the closing is. Closing refers to the process of you, the buyer, obtaining legal title and possession of the property. Essentially, you're given the keys to the property. It's yours when you leave the table. So generally, the attorneys for both sides, your attorney and the seller's attorney, have a lot of closings, so they're going to work out a time that works mutually beneficial for both of them and schedule that and let you know where you're supposed to be. And typically, closings are held at a title company. The title company provides the title insurance and also an individual called the closer that basically runs around with their head cut off to make sure all the papers are in order. It's about an hour process, and you need to bring your photo ID. You need to bring proof of insurance, like a receipt that you paid for insurance. That's an issue that comes up a lot. And if your bottom line is $50,000 or more, there's a new law that says you have to wire that money to the closing in advance. It's important to know that because wiring money, depending on your bank, might take 2 or 3 days. So you need to do that in advance of the closing, not the day of. Again, $50,000 or more. If it's less than $50,000, you'll bring in a cashier's check, and your attorney will give you the information about who to make it out to. But it won't be a personal check. It'll always be a cashier's check, and those are the items that you need for the closing. What happens at a closing? You'll meet your attorney, sometimes for the first time. You may have talked to them over the phone, but first time you'll actually meet them. They'll sit next to you at a long desk or table, and they'll explain to you all the papers. There's kind of 2 sets is the way I like to think about it. The bigger sets, all your loan papers, it's going to look strikingly similar to the loan application you filled out 30 days earlier. So he'll explain to you all the provisions, what kind of loan you're getting. He'll make sure the fees are what was promised to you. The second smaller set is the legal papers. That's the title, if you have a single family home, a survey, where it kind of marks the lot lines and things like that. So they're basically going to walk you through the paperwork. If you go to your final walkthrough and there's some kind of issue, there might be a final negotiation between your lawyer and the seller's attorney. The seller might have to give you some money, and that's negotiated at the closing as well. But ultimately, after that process is done in about an hour or so, everybody will say you're funded, and that means the money from your lender came through, so the seller gets their profits or their proceeds, and you know that you're done, and checks are cut to the various parties. Someone hands you the keys and a big handshake. Congratulations. I'm Jeff Kropp. We're the Home Buyer Agents. If you're a home buyer or investor looking for more information, or if you simply want to download a free copy of our buyer guide, please visit www.chicagobuyeragents.com.